The topic of this video is simplifying radicals. Square roots. To find the square root of number a, we look for another number that, when squared, gives us a. For example, to find the square root of 64, we must find another number that, when multiplied by itself, gives us 64. If the square root of 64 equals box, then box times box equals 64, and we have to put the same number in both boxes. In this case, 8 times 8 equals 64, or said another way, 8 squared equals 64. So reversing the process, the square root of 64 is 8. Now that was an easy one where the numbers were nice. Let's try one where the numbers are not so nice. If the square root of 3 equals box, then box times box equals 3. We have to put the same number in each box. Well, in this case, there's no nice, small, convenient integer value that we can put. We have to use a decimal number. In this case, 1.73 times 1.73 equals 3. Or said another way, 1.73 squared equals 3. So reversing the process, the square root of 3 is equal to 1.73 . Let's move on to cube roots. To find the cube root of a number b, we look for another number that, when cubed, gives us b. For example, to find the cube root of 64, we must find another number that, when multiplied by itself a total of 3 times, gives us 64. If the cube root of 64 equals box, then box times box times box equals 64. In this case, 4 times 4 times 4 equals 64. Or said another way, 4 cubed equals 64. So, reversing the process, the cube root of 64 is 4. Let's try a harder number. If the cube root of 3 equals box, then box times box times box equals 3. In this case, there's no nice, small, convenient integer value we can put in the box. We need to use a decimal. 1.44 times 1.44 times 1.44 equals 3. Or said another way, 1.44 cubed equals 3. Reversing the process, we can then say the cube root of 3 equals 1.44 . Notice, this tells us that the square root of 64 and the cube root of 64 are different. The square root of 64 equals 8. The cube root of 64 equals 4.